Hey there, my name is Starchip and welcome back to another Stacklands video. In this video I will show you how to make an automatic Frittata farm. And you can see it in work here right now. There are eggs being produced from this spell to this magnet, and there are potatoes from here going onto this potato magnet. And it works real nice. The stove will then make a frittata, and the frittata gets put to the magnet. This build right here will make 4 frittatas every moon cycle, so that's enough to feed 6 villagers. And frittatas have a bonus effect that you give the villagers that you feed a well-fed status effect, which is real nice. Below me you can see the resources that you need for this build, and at the right side of me you can see the buildings that you will need for this farm. This farm is fully automatic, and I've tried to make other farms, but those kept breaking, so this is the only one that's fully automatic that seems to be working right now, or you need to make them even more complex, but I don't want to do that, because why would you want to have a more complex farm? Well, this is just as efficient, right? One potato on a greenhouse will take 60 seconds to make, so you make 2 potatoes per greenhouse per moon cycle, because one moon cycle is of course 120 seconds. So we're making 4 potatoes every moon cycle, and we have 3 chickens because a chicken makes an egg every 90 seconds. So you get on average 1 egg every 30 seconds, and because a moon is 120 seconds, you will get 4 eggs on average every moon cycle as well. And that will make exactly 4 frittatas every moon cycle, because the stove is surely fast enough to make 4 frittatas every moon cycle. It will take like 18 seconds for just 1 frittata. I did have a problem with chickens. I used old chickens that I had from other farms, and when a stove was done with making a frittata, the frittata wanted to go here, and at the same time 1 egg was going onto the farm, which pushed it aside because the egg gets thrown off, and it was a weird bug, and this thing ended up a little bit like this, and the whole farm would just break. But I have discovered that when you buy 3 new chickens, so you have to buy those packs again, which is a lot of money, the farm will not break, at least for like 15 moons straight now. So just buy new chickens from packs and you are good to go, and you have a fully automatic farm. So this is a late game farm. You need resource magnets, you need cranes, you need greenhouses, and you need to have a lot of money to buy those packs so you can get 3 chickens at one time. These are the packs which you get the chickens from, and you have a 1 in 4 chance on getting 1 chicken. So you need on average to buy 12 packs, which is a lot of packs. 120 coins you need for that. You might even need a little bit more if you're unlucky. So have a lot of money when you're making this farm. And of course, instead of a chicken magnet right here, you can also use an animal pen. And an animal pen you make by having 2 planks to wood, 1 iron bar, and a villager together. A resource magnet you make by having a villager, a gold bar, and a magic dust. And of course, you need to put the eggs onto the stove, so we need to have some cranes. And a crane you make by having an iron bar, a plank, a stick, and a magic dust. And of course, we need to make a stove, which you make by having a brick, an iron bar, a flint, and a villager. And last but not least, you need to have greenhouses to make this fully automatic, which you make by having 2 iron bars, 2 glass, 1 soil, and 1 villager. So yeah, the build is really expensive, but it is of course a late game build, and it will make all of your villagers be well fed half of the time. I say half of the time because somehow your villagers only get well fed every other moon. Well, it should be each moon. So that's quite annoying. I hope they will fix it in the future, but for now your villagers will be well fed every other moon, which is also really good. Just annoying. You don't really have a more simpler version for this farm, which is automatic. Of course, you can just buy an animal pen in the early game, having some chickens, having some eggs, and then just having some farms with potatoes on them, and putting those potatoes and those eggs onto stoves or campfires. That will of course make frittatas as well, but if you want to have it fully automatic, this is the only way, the simplest way I believe right now that I can come up with right now. And I don't think it can be much simpler than this. So you just need a lot of resources and a lot of things, but then you can make a fully automated frittata farm, which is really nice. I will also be using this in my own playthrough, because I did make some frittata farms right there, and those were not perfectly aligned with how many chickens and how many potatoes I had. I will be using this in that playthrough because this is just a real nice thing to have, and to have your villagers be well fed. So I hope this video helped you in some way, and if it did, please leave behind a like with something, and I will see you in another video. Bye!